page 63. You're meant to write a bass line for the blues following this model. And of course, be careful not to go below the range of the standard bass. And then voice lead thirds and sevenths of each chord in the treble clef, and then add a repeat sign at the end to show that it's going to come back to the beginning because it's a 12-bar blues form. So the bass part, of course, is you analyze what the notes are in relation to the chord: root, third, fifth, third. And then you duplicate that. Whenever the chord changes, you make sure that you play the root, the third, the fifth, and the third of that chord. So for example, here we have our bass line. This. So what we do is we now find the root of the D chord and do 2 roots. And then we need the third of the D chord, and we need the fifth of the D chord, and the third of the D chord. And now we have replicated this bass line to, we've transposed it so that it works with the same functions on this chord and so on. So you carry on and you complete your bass line that way. And then of course you go back to A here. In the second part, you're going to voice lead thirds and sevenths up here. So you figure out what the third and seventh are. If you need to, you could spell the entire chord. And then watch out, because you know, in the blues we used all dominant seventh chords, and that means that there's some non-diatonic notes. Root, third, fifth, flat 7. This is currently a major 7 because it's diatonic to the key, so we have to flat that 7. And then you just get rid of the fifth, you get rid of the root, and now you have your third and seventh. And then with your D, you spell out that chord. Make sure you get a dominant chord. You got a root, you got a major third, you got a fifth, but that is a major 7th, and we need it to be a flat 7. And then you get rid of your fifth, and you get rid of your root, and now you have a third and 7th, but then you want to voice lead them, and this is not good voice leading. That's way too much of a jump there. Here's way too much of a jump, so we would get better voice leading if we bring that down an octave, and now we have the beginning, now we have voice led thirds and sevenths. And go ahead and finish the rest of the example.